Continuiamo, Allora, noi eravamo arrivati. Sì, che stavo tornando indietro, mi sembra. C'è... Ah, ok. Sì, aspetta che c'è... problema all'audio. Non so scemo. Ecco. Ok, meno male che... Allora, quindi tutti indietro. Io credo che... Aspetta, ma no. Indietro era di qua però. Se di qua era, credo. Io non mi ricordo. Sa che era di qua però,
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies. and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores.
Che voce
Do
c'ha
you
questo?
still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams.
È
Now
morto.
there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Che voce c'ha? Cazzo è?
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandoning to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Quindi, ci ho capito un cazzo, eh? Sembra un animale, sembra quel... Che cazzo è? Minchia, arrivano. Eccomi! Aiappa. Oh! Oh shit!
She finished him!
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
End it now! It's nearly the end!
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Oh merda. Però Ti ho sconfitto abbastanza facilmente sto giro, quel maledetto con lo scudo. Pezzo di merda. Bello, no? Sembra God of War, sembra. Tipo lo stesso stile, comunque.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Che c'è dato uno schiaffo? Oh oh.
Get up quick!
Spicciati.
It's not over.
Sì, non si fa un cazzo questo. Ma dove cazzo va? Eccomi. La madò. È down. È morto.
Take him down! Take him down now! He can breathe.
Una chiappa, visti. Neanche un colpo mi hanno dato a sto giro, eh. Ormai ho capito come si fa. Ho capito ormai il sistema di combattimento di sto gioco, eh. Mai ho capito, diciamo, ho masterizzato bene le mosse. E ora? Oh, cosa devo fare ora? Porta? No, io sono entrato da qua. Ma questa porta forse. No, non incominciamo con i simboli.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Gigantessa. Gigantessa. Ma quindi... E ora dov'è che devo... Come? Se ti serve? Come? Ah, non lo devo. Ma qua non devo fare niente allora però. C'è niente da fare qua, è impossibile. Ma... Allora qua dice... Devo trovare il punto... Ma la X è qua, eh. Oh, è lì la X. Perché non me la dà? L'avevo fatto, ma me l'ha dato, vabbè. Ora mancano questi due simboli qua che... Dubito siano nello stesso punto, no? Come faccio ad aprire qua? Oh. Sopra. Ma se io torno dove ero prima ci sarà qualcosa adesso, vediamo. Anche perché non è che ci sono molti punti dove... Cioè qua è piccolissimo il posto, eh. Che cazzo devo andare? Ma qua cosa serve? Cosa serve? Non c'è niente qua, no, è impossibile, dai. No, vabbè, è impossibile. Impossibile, non c'è niente qua. E ora? Oh, che cazzo devo fare ora? Ma c'è qualcosa qua, eh. È per salire là sopra. Qua c'è qualcosa, c'è. Sono sicuro che bisogna fare qualcosa nella barca, cioè per forza, perché non ha senso se non andare. Che senso ha andare qui? Tanto... Come? Se lo so, ce l'ho io il coso in barca. possibile che qua c'è qualcosa da fare sicuro al 100%. Solo io non capisco. Vedi che c'è qualcosa lì. Ah, ecco. Sapevo. Ok. Vado, È una scala. Sei da sopra. Molto probabilmente dalla sopra posso vedere gli altri simboli, no? Molto probabilmente sono sempre questi legni qua, no? Non è detto, però vediamo un po'. Bisogna capire il punto esatto, che non è qua, credo. Eppure forse un po' più in qua ancora. Ok, questo mi manca un altro simbolo, mi manca. Da dove? Ma era lì giusto, secondo me, dove. È da qua. È qua, guarda. È qui. Perché non me lo dà? Tranne che. Vediamo, Cammina. Attraverso il muro cammina. Ma. Ma che cosa serve andare qui? Oh. Boh. No, ma deve essere il pozzo lì, cioè. Deve essere lì da qualche parte, cioè. Ma non capisco cosa serve andare qui, forse dopo magari. No, però. Vediamo intanto qua cosa c'è.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
Sì, ma...
Look for it. You'll never see it.
Dai, ma vaffanculo, 3 ore che faccio, vedi che è tutto buggato sto gioco, maledetto. Ma qui scusa, ci deve essere qualcosa per forza, Ma che senso ha? Senti, ma che senso ha? Che c'è? Basta che non quando non vado là a scuola. A me è uguale, cioè, non è che mi conviene. Non ti conviene a te? Ah? E passaci, no? E poi mi fai sapere. No. Speriamo che... Vabbè, ovvio, no? Beh, l'orario non lo sai. L'orario non puoi saperlo, magari già è occupato, Poi ci sono altre cose di sicuro, guarda, C'è una luce accecante, ma che cazzo è? Ah, non ci sono cose da combattere qua, ci avrei scommesso.
The gate.
Ecco,
It's opening.
ecco.
Who is it?
It's coming. That song again.
What is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Gli ci ho tagliato la faccia, ci ho tagliato.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes.
Mi sta facendo
Because if you
dubitare.
believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
Mi vuole fare dubitare.
you must accept that yours might be too.
You fail the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Cazzo.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it. She can
Don't give up.
Did it? Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shan?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
No, he's here.
It's in your mind.
It's real. It's happening.
Go towards it.
Non ho ste voci, hanno rotto il cazzo.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. You. I told you. Where are you going? See? There's nothing to follow. Come on.
Sta morendo.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands, out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Ma di qua cosa c'è di qua? C'è la faccia di chi è?
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Basta.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
Dove?
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there, under the tree.
The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Guarda dove cazzo devo andare, di qua o di là?
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch.
La
His
spada nella
brother,
roccia.
King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Excalibur, imbecille. La spada nella roccia. Credo, non lo so, penso però... Minchia, so. Altri simboli no, Ma posso aprire questo? Devo andare di là. Ma qua? Mi butta? Quindi anche da qua se ci poteva andare. C'è più di una strada da poter intraprendere. Poi qua è chiuso. Per far confondere sempre più.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Non ce lo dici.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really want? You want to believe it's real and it's a trick. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Yggdrasil. l'albero della vita.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
By the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is it not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree. Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge ground by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you.
Find it.
The metal. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shard.
Quindi devo...
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Tyrfing.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death. Because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
The dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back. Why would you bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would you do something so dangerous? Bring her here. Not to him. Never do that. He would never.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Tyrfing. Terrifying.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Oh merda. Oh. Minchia, non si vede un cazzo.
Lillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
È di qua o di là adesso? voce sembra proprio venire di là, però allora guardiamo qua un attimo.
I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice is dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to
Non si sente niente.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Uno zombie che...
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Oh,
Listen, listen, listen.
quello della mummia.
Listen. It's getting louder. There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Vedi qua.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Vicino,
It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Minchia. Merda.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like
It's in
Dillian.
there. What's in there? What is it?
Perché vedo così? Che cazzo sta succedendo?
How do you get in? That voice. It's not Dillian.
È ora, Ormai.
Find a way. There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
Minchia, non mi piace, Sono i zombie, no! Che cazzo è? L'inferno. Oh merda. Ora sì che mi sto un po' cagando addosso, devo essere sincero, questi versi qua.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Che cazzo?
Father. I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief had some.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Questa era
There's
una.
more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Quindi
Can you do another?
questa era una, era. Ma quante sono? Vabbè, dai.
Too much to do.
Oh no. Lo faccio a... Ma devo tornare indietro, da qua non posso farlo. Com'è quello là non è illuminato?
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. Dilius.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
He's going in. He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air.
Where's it gone? Keep going.
How do you find it? It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find it.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillion will help me.
Tiene la melma. Oh merda.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was
Sei
not.
un'ape, minchia.
Senua.
Non ho capito.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
You can't get to the house.
You have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It
Devo
doesn't
ripararlo?
finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Come lo riparo il ponte? Passando attraverso il coso? Teoria passando attraverso questo forse. Ah, ma lì ce n'è un altro però. Chissà se...
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Mi ricorda un film sta roba, Vedi qua c'è qualcosa, c'è. Per riparare il... Ah, devo guardare da là sopra. Ho capito, ho capito. Il problema è... come ci arrivo? Scala. Ah. Vedi? È così allora.
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth.
È come... E come faccio a passare però? Aspetta. Tornando indietro. No. Aspetta, forse prima qui e poi qui. Se no questo che cazzo serve? Ma no, vedi che... Ah, forse... Ah, ok, ok, ho capito, adesso dovrò passare un'altra volta di qua, ho capito, adesso ho aperto la porta, però adesso c'era... Ok, ok, fatto, ho capito, Comunque non è proprio facilissimo capire ste robe qua, Ora da qua... Ecco qua. Quindi ora posso passare in teoria, no? Eh sì.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus. The runes. What's that sound?
Dillian! They're coming for me.
Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you. Why are you? What's that? Please. You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian, go to him. He's trying to save you. They blame you because they hate you.
Ma che cazzo? Ma sono morto. Ah, via, via, via. Verso la luce.
Don't let it see it is. Go towards it. Focus. Find it. Focus. Focus. It is.
Eccola. Stavolta col fuoco che mi insegue. Sì, vabbè, dai. No, è impossibile. Non ce la farò mai.
Yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is
Oh
it?
merda.
You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. What death feels like.
Via, 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 via. Ma stavolta pure qualcosa che mi insegue, dai, però. L'ultima, dov'è? Sarà di qua. Forse di qua deve essere, perché... Eccola! E ora? No, mi piglia! Come vai? Non è che posso... Corri, porca puttana! Che cazzo era?
Senua!
Era Satana. Satana era.
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just
Cazzo
a
ride?
trick.
Le nostre voci stanno un po' sulle palle, eh.
You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Questa forse è la penultima questa, dopo c'è un'altra, comunque non sicuro, ancora non è finita.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
Quanta roba
The
c'è?
second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ci sarà un motivo, ci sarà stato, no? E ora? Eccolo lì, devo andare là. C'è la faccia di qualcuno là, eh.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
Mi pigliano pure per il culo le voci là, eh. Devo andare nella Devo andare da quello. Ah, ecco qua, vedi. No, non ho tanta scelta.
Focus. You want to see what the masks see. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here.
Ora posso passare però.
Let's stay here. I like the way. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
qua niente.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts.
Invece?
Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Che Loki. Loki, quello della maschera là. The Mask.
Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. He always said
Devo tornare indietro.
he's open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way.
Aspetta che qua c'è. Ah, devo aprire. Ah, devo, certo. Ah, così posso passare. Beh, certo. Perché riguardando la maschera non posso passare più da quel ponte, però posso passare da qua. Ritorno dove ero prima adesso. Oh. Beh, allora.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? I don't think you. It's not safe.
Apro di qua, chi è? No,
Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find
Dov'è?
it. Go.
Ma non l'ho visto io.
Dillion, don't lose him. Away too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick.
Ma non... Devo cambiare qua un'altra volta. Però non va,
Where is he? Was the only. We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world.
Sì, ma devo...
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
Ho capito che è nell'altro.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Sto prendendo il teleporto.
Dillion saved you. Dillion cared for her like no one else has. Dillion's the only reason she's still alive.
In the dark one.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him? You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this world. No. Not in this world. You can't. Do you remember the way he touched you? What does it feel like to be in love?
come l'albero poteva essere, però.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason
Che
she's
cazzo
still
è
alive.
sto? Oh, questo sarà difficile, eh. Aspetta. Aspetta che forse ho visto qualcosa. Vedi che forma una F. Però è qui. Ma
Whispering in your ear.
ah, vedi? Solo che forse devo cambiare.
The way he looked.
No, devo. Sì, devo cambiare.
She was strong.
Vediamo,
Do you know? Was it worth it?
Ora ho aperto le porte di là, però.
Does that make you feel?
Vediamo, se di qua si può. Vediamo se è giusto, Ah no, vedi.
Just like it strangled him.
Minchia, devo farlo per forza di là. Ma io ho trovato, ma non. Tranne che devo salire tutto sulle scale.
Dillian doesn't know
ma perché non?
killed him, but we do. Do you remember the way he touched you?
Come faccio a.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
Ah, ecco.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
Devo
He's
tornare
gone to
ora
the
devo.
dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's going to the dark world without you.
The Dark World. Qua c'è una battaglia come minimo, adesso.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian.
Minimo,
He didn't know. He was
Guarda.
kind.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
them?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
Ok, qua c'è qualcosa che si può costruire.
Your love because he
Ma-
believed in you.
Il problema è da dove lo devo guardare. Di solito è in un punto in alto. Ah no, devo guardarlo tipo. Allora, intanto vediamo qui questo.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Stolta.
Why didn't she listen to her?
Oh dear.
She thought she could defy her.
Allora, molto probabilmente devo... tipo da qua. Guarda, sapevo io. Ho visto il coso verso di là, ho detto, minchia.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures them.
Minchia, un altro.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
You broke him. You killed him.
He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Allora, intanto attiviamo.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian.
Was it worth?
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of love never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Allora, da qua ci posso fare qualcosa. Allora mi dice proprio... Io credo che sia proprio da qua, Cioè, cos'è che devo...
You kill the things that are most precious to you. You deserve this.
Ecco qua.
Wasting your... You have no time for this. Speed these traps. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you...
Uno l'avevo fatto.
What if these trials mean nothing? She's laughing at you. She's closer to darkness.
Però sotto c'è un'altra maschera, quindi intanto vediamo questa.
To make you weak before the battle. He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Ah.
Remember, Dillian? What do you remember? Do you remember the sound of his voice?
Non è questo? Ah, al contrario. Devo andare dall'altra parte.
He was kind to her.
Ah, aspetta, ah, ecco qua.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf, and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes, and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
Do you remember
But even
meeting
so,
him beneath
the
tree?
gods cannot accept his death.
Questo servirà per dopo. Ah, dopo sì, posso passare da qua, dopo, dall'altra parte. Ah, vedi, non posso...
Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Adesso devo passare adesso infatti dall'altra parte. La maschera sotto di sicuro sarà per trovare l'altra lettera e manco l'ultima.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happened.
Molto probabilmente dovrei farlo adesso, prima di tutto, perché è venuto giù, almeno penso, ma non so. Vedi che adesso di qua posso andare, però ho aperto la porta di qua. Ah, ma certo, vedi perché la finestra non c'è, però è vero, devo trovarla dall'altra parte comunque.
Your curse
Ah,
has
passando il
claimed Dillian.
ponte,
Poor Dillian.
ora posso passare.
He didn't know. He was kind. You have no Dillian undoes the curse. How does it feel like to feel love so strong?
Ecco qua, sapevo.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Ora,
You think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes
tanto scendiamo.
everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
Allora, io credo... Ah, vedi, è proprio qua, quindi...
You think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes
Ah,
sense in your mind.
eccola la
Words,
freccia.
the gods are, but it doesn't mean anything.
Ecco.
This language you don't understand. Sinbel was right. You what if they're all about wasting?
Ora devo tornare però.
Minute by minute by minute. Was it worth it? You're still alive, and Dillian thinks she's doing You're special. She thinks she. They
Ci
mean
siamo,
The gods are just
Come una perdita di tempo. Che cazzo dici?
the gods are laughing at
Waste of time.
messing with her. It wouldn't be
Oh oh.
the first time.
Minchia, qua mi sa che cado qua, Sapevo io.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his
No.
father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very good.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, darkness that had bound her so tightly
Bemmo.
began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Donna di...
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Breathe.
No.
There he is. Be careful.
Occhio.
That's it.
Quicker.
Con calma. Ce la facciamo.
Be quick. Be quick.
Eccoci. Ma che cazzo?
No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him.
E ora? Addio.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Ma era lui, era lui.
Easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it.
Manca l'ultimo, deve mancarmi l'ultimo, poi abbiamo finito. Meno male perché
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
è più difficile.
It's disappearing with your memories.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see.
Chi è?
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Vedo un cazzo.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
È vero, le voci non ci sono più.
So quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
E ora? Qua forse c'è qualcosa che brilla, vediamo. Vabbè, il fuoco. No, c'è una... Forse c'è un passaggio di qua, ecco, vedi. Ma leggermente si vede però, quindi...
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Acqua.
I hear water.
Go to it.
Sì, però non è... Ah, un po' si capisce da dove...
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
No, lo si vede, oh, non è che
So
non si...
sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to.
Cadaveri,
Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end? There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Oh merda, c'è qualcuno,
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Che cazzo è? Oh merda. No, le catene no. Ma da dove cazzo passo se là ci sono le catene, scusa? Ma quindi non mi vede? Oh merda. Ma che cazzo è? Che schifo è, boh. Ah, che è successo? Non mi avvi... Sembra che sia girato verso di me, non riesco a capire. Ma dove cazzo devo andare? Ah, proprio dietro di lui. No, ma qua ci sono... Porca puttana. Oh merda. Ma va a fare un culo. Che cazzo è?
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forward.
Ci saranno altri qua di sicuro. Tu perdi no? Minchia, quanti... Ne ho visti un bordello di là, eh. Oh cazzo. E scommetto che devo andare proprio di qua. Ah, ma sì. Si allontanano però. Chissà se nella luce mi riescono a vedere.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
This is the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Via, 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 via. Madonna. Approfittane. Oh merda. È finita? Spero che sia finita perché...
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Le mosche. Oh oh. Ma stanno sotto. Oh merda. Non so qua cado, addio Frizzano.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Si impicca dentro. Minchia nella merda.
Dillian. Help me.
Madonna.
Come to me, Senua.
E ora? Ma cazzo faccio a passare di qua? Oh. No, si avvicina. No, 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 no. Porca puttana, come cazzo? Passare in mezzo. Bella madò.
Dillian. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
La luce. Posso correre ora finalmente. Si vede ma si vede a malapena però, Ecco.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
Ah, ma allora era tutta una
I would
sua...
have finally let her go. She could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
Vedi.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
E anche l'ultima prova superata. Questa è la più difficile.
The warrior trials. Go get the sword.
Vai, pigliamo la spada nell'albero.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Vai.
Dillian gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillian's clan.
Go back. It's not safe.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Uh-oh.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavies.
Excalibur, imbecille.
Hold it. Hold your heavies. Unleash the sword. She's going to die.
No, she isn't.
Come here.
Focus is growing. It's coming back.
End it.
Mado. Ehi. Oh. Fortissima sta spada.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Ciao Lia. Che cazzo? Ma erano mani? Che cazzo sono mani? Oh, merda. Ma se mi pigliano? Che cazzo è?
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, he turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
No.
Focus now. Finished.
Ok.
Who is it? Galena.
Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Metti qua,
Darkness took her life, and it will take.
I need you. Help me.
Darkness is You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Oh merda.
You can do this. Make it go again. Down. The mirror focus is built. It's built.
Minchia. Ah, ma sono pure...
She finished him.
sto per morire.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done?
No.
Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued?
Ooh.
Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
He's stronger than you.
No, hanno tolto sto qui.
Focus now. Stop them.
Madonna, quanto cazzo dura, oh. Ora dov'è che devo andare? Ricordi là. Credo di qua,
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and
Galina.
There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother. To go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Adesso devo andare alla porta, quella lì che non si apriva all'inizio, scommetto.
Have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on.
Look.
Up. Just up there.
Listen to us.
Sit.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a good girl, isn't she?
Look up.
So clever. Did you miss us?
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Ok, ho fatto per lo sondaggio step more. Lei.
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in.
Turn back.
What's in
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadow?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
She can't make it.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
La luce!
Do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua.
It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them.
Tell me what to do.
Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them.
But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And that they want me with them.
Stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see.
E ora qualcosa che mi
This is what
insegue.
happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time
Però
she
la
felt
torcia.
the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Sinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
The beast has been here.
Oh merda. Ora me la becco qua,
Keep going.
Oh cazzo. Ce l'ho dietro,
She can do it.
E ora?
The light's gone out. Run!
Oh! Corri, porca troia. Minchia, e ora?
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms.
Stay in the light.
Stay.
You're safe in the light.
Nella luce. Devo andare là.
Move!
Without the rooms, you are nothing. Get to the next light.
Just go quickly. Run.
Fire.
No, non ho il fuoco.
How will she get to it? She has to go towards it. The light. She won't make it through the darkness again. She's too weak. She will. She has to make it.
Non vedo un cazzo. Cioè a me devo accendere la luce per poter fare il... Corre, corre. Se mi piglia. Ah, ecco qua. Devo tornare indietro.
She can find it. The light. See it. Where is it? Are you afraid to search? No. It's here. The light will keep you safe. The light will guide you.
Dove?
Can you feel them?
No.
Where are they? She can't see. She doesn't know. Look. Here's your plain sight. She hasn't. You haven't. Keep going. Or is there just two more to find? Two more to find. Why are you doing these pointless rules? Time. Symbols are they're meaningless. Others. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door?
Dillian, this is just another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain will forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Proviamo ad andare di qua. Non so se sotto ci sono altri posti dove andare, ma... Ah, siamo tornati indietro. Ah, vedi, di sicuro qua si formerà un ponte per salire in qualche modo.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
No, ma qua era solo per... Qua torno dove ero prima, per tornare indietro un'altra volta.
She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the torch. I need to save. Fight. Defend. Swords.
Porca troia.
She's hurt. She won't make it. He's gone. She did it. You can't go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move.
Dio, meno male che la posso raccogliere un'altra volta. E quindi? Ma qua ci deve essere qualcosa. Che mi compare.
She has it. She did it. She's done it.
This place. It reminds her of the
Ah,
isolated,
ma ora non me lo
suffocating
dice
darkness
dove
that she
che
lived through as a
però.
young girl.
È più difficile trovare i punti dove.
Imprisoned in her room
Perché
at
non mi
night.
dice che era qua.
The faces in the dark, coming through the walls.
E ora l'ultima dov'è?
Everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark.
Io l'avevo acceso
By the
qua.
time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Ah, ma forse era dall'altra parte. L'altro simbolo è la P. Ma qua cosa c'è qua? È un po' un labirinto qua, eh. Ma qua ti perdi, addio. No, qua sono tornato indietro, troppo non è qua. Aspetta, perché vedo tipo... Si vede tipo... Merda. P. Dove cazzo è ora? No, no, non mi ficco qua te. Ma perché poi mi si spegne... Mi si spegne la cosa poi. Come faccio dopo? Non so se dopo posso... Ho aperto il cancello in teoria per tornare indietro di là. Però non so se è di là, eh. Ora dove cazzo era più che altro. Ma qua deve farsi un qualcosa però. Forse era proprio qua, eh. Sì. Ma qua sotto non credo che c'è qualcos'altro, eh. Come fa andare, no? Ok, qua, no, ma mi sa che qua sotto no. No, qua sotto non si deve fare più niente. Madonna. No, non è qua. Sopra l'ho fatto lì. Dove cazzo può essere l'ultimo? Scusa, No, qua no. Qua ste scale, siamo sicuri che sta una cosa come dopo quasi. Ah no, però vedi. Ah no, ora non c'è più niente sopra. Pensavo che magari. Ok, da qua si scena, minchia. Minchia un labirinto, cioè non. Capisce un cazzo. Che magari. Di qua ci sono già stato però. Ci deve essere un modo per lasciare di. Ma deve passare di là. Io sinceramente non ne ho idea. Ma qua ho fatto quello. Qua il secondo era qui. Scusa, uno l'ho fatto giù. Uno l'ho fatto laggiù. Uno qua. L'altro dove cazzo? Qua. Niente, mi sono bloccato, oddio, Senti, io provo... Ah, però qua... No, volevo scendere dall'altra parte, non si sa mai, magari... No, di qua non mi fa passare. Boh. Non ho idea di dove cazzo possa essere l'ultima cosa. Siamo sicuri che di qua... Porca puttana. Minchia Giuse però. Oh. Non ho idea dove cazzo possa essere. Ma se torno tutto indietro? Minchia Giuse però. Madonna. Ma qua c'era un bracciere, ma come ne sono accorto? No, ma non... Dici che può essere di qua? Ma non credo che posso tornare in... No, ma di qua non è, perché non... No, vedi. Non c'entra un cazzo di qua, infatti. Oh merda. Madonna. Cosa qua? Deve essere qua. Ma là qua che cosa? Servirà a qualcosa sto... Serve un cazzo? Dall'altra parte del coso qua? La madò. La madò. Boh. Aspetta. Ah, ma qua si possono lì. Ma vaffanculo, va. E qua è di sicuro. Eccoci. Oh merda. Sicuro che qua non c'è. Ho trovato il punto, forse. Qua non ci sono stato, No, se si spegne. Infatti è qua. Il problema è dove di preciso. Essere qua. Fammi accendere la luce. Ma di cosa?
Is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness.
In realtà non sento un cazzo.
It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Ah, vedi? Ecco.
I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Where is her mother? It's just another trick. Don't.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
Ma è gigantesca, ma sei impazzito. Che puttana.
What have you done? No! You've lost it! It's over!
The darkness is back. You've lost him. Get to the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed.
Era il suo teschio.
Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Tilly. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dewey.